Welcome to Zona Kanisa. Hi, this is Kanisa. As you can see from the title, today we are going to talk about Indonesian pronouns for the first person. In Indonesian, there are four ways. For me, there are four ways how to say I or me. Okay, let's start to the first word. First word is saya. Saya. Yes, saya can be used when you talk with someone older, someone on your age, or even someone is younger than you. So basically, saya can be used to anyone. Because saya is polite, but also casual. Saya is, yeah, actually can be used for any situation, any kind of situation. When you talk to your parents, talk to your grandparents, talk to your boss, talk to your teacher, you can use saya. Okay, saya. You can also use saya to your friends. It doesn't sound strange. So yeah, saya. You can use saya basically anywhere to anyone. You know, Indonesia has many languages, but saya is understandable in any area in Indonesia. Okay, the second word is mention your name. I know it's not common in some countries, but in Indonesia, you can mention your name to refer me or I. For example, when you talk to your parents or your or someone older, it's more polite than saya. For example, when you talk to your parents, like, "Mah, Kanisa mau pergi dulu ya sama teman-teman." Something like that. Using your name refer to I or me. It's a common thing as well in Indonesia in some area, because in some areas mention your name is more polite than use saya. Alright, now the third word. The third word is aku. Aku. Aku can be used when you talk with your friends or sometimes with someone older. But the difference with saya, aku is usually used when you talk with someone older that you already know for a long time. For example, when I talk to my parents, I use aku instead of saya. Well, for some parents, using aku is impolite, but for some parents, using aku is okay. But I don't use aku when I talk to my boss or my teacher. I will use saya because, you know, the relation between me and my parents and me with my boss or my teacher are different, because I know my parents since I could remember, but you know, I know my teacher or my boss only for a certain time, so the relationship is kind of different and a kind of formal relationship. So I use aku to someone older that I know for long time. Another situation, aku usually used by kids or children's when they talk to each other. So aku usually use for young people. Or you can use aku when the relation is kind of, you know, close relationship, like boyfriend girlfriend, or you know, husband and wife. So when your relationship is getting closer, you use aku. Especially when you are in Jakarta. I was born and raised in Jakarta, so it's not common to use aku when I talk to my friends. When I was a kid, of course, I use aku a lot. But when I was a teenager, I didn't use aku anymore to my friends. So I use aku to my boyfriend. Because aku, I think in Jakarta, aku is like intimate pronouns for someone. So we use aku to someone close. That's it. And the last word, well, actually this is a slang word that is used in Jakarta. So in Jakarta we use gue. You will hear gue so much. Gue or gua. Gue or gua. So it only can be used when you talk with your friends. You can use this with your parents. You can't use this with when you talk to your boss, to your teachers. You can't use gue or gua with someone older. Well, sometimes you can use that if you are really close to that person, but when you just meet that person, or you don't meet them regularly, you don't use gue when they're older than you. So gue is usually used among your friends only. That's why aku, it sounds more intimate. It sounds more kind of romantic term to be used for friends in Jakarta. I'm talking about Jakarta, because in other city might be different. It could be different. So in Jakarta, among friends, we use gue a lot, like gue every day. But when you get closer with someone or your boyfriend, then you will change gue into aku. You get what I mean? But among friends, we use gue a lot. So let's recap. First one, we have saya. Basically, it can be used to anyone, and it's polite. Second words is simply mention your name instead of using pronouns word. It can be used when you talk to someone older or someone that you respect, like your boss, your parents, your teachers. Yeah, you can use your name. The third word is aku. Aku is usually used by kids or kids to their parents. In certain area, include Jakarta, it's common thing to use aku. It's a common thing. Or when you have a close relationship to the person, like boyfriend, husband and wife. And the last word is gue. Gue is a slang pronoun that mostly used in Jakarta. It could be used in other city as well, but actually the word it's from Jakarta language. So mostly used in Jakarta, gue. It's a slang. Maybe it's not a slang. It's a local language, you can say. Okay, I don't know the term, but yeah. It's usually used among friends. Not common to be used when you talk to someone older, but for some reason, in some family, they use gue. But to be safe, just use gue to your friends that you already know. Okay, and all of those words can be used for subject pronouns and object pronouns. Let me give you some examples. Saya mau pergi ke toko buku. Saya mau pergi ke toko buku. Johnny mau pergi ke toko buku bersama saya. Johnny mau pergi ke toko buku bersama saya. Second example. Aku mau makan sate. Aku mau makan sate. Third one. Ma, Kanisa mau pergi dulu ya. Mama cari Kanisa. Mama carikan Nisa. Last one. Gua mau beli sepatu dulu ya. Gua mau beli sepatu dulu ya. Mau jalan-jalan sama gue nggak? Mau jalan-jalan sama gue nggak? Alright, that's Indonesian pronouns for the first person. And for the second person and the third person, we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you for now. Bye!